Hey everybody, my name is Paul Eston Jr., aka Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/BoyGreen25 for all New York Jets content all day, every day. Before you go any further, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button and hit subscribe for all that juicy New York Jets content. And also, before we get started, if you are a fan of Boy Green from the past or a new fan, make sure you check out the new Boy Green merch. We got Boy Green pint glasses, Boy Green t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, you name it. We got it. Make sure you check out all the merch, baby. That's right. Boy Green this, Boy Green that. It's everywhere. We got it all. And you can get some too. Hop on over to the link down below in the YouTube description to get your official Boy Green merch. And make sure you tag us on social media and we'll give you a shout out. But for this particular video, why we're here is former number 1 overall pick, David Carr. No, not to be confused with Derek Carr, the current Las Vegas Raiders quarterback. David Carr, who is a longtime NFL quarterback, played in the league for a decade, and of course now works as an NFL Network analyst, analyzing and debating football. He had a bold guarantee of his own this week in honor of Joe Namath, the legend himself, celebrating his 79th birthday. In honor of that, NFL Network had a panel of analysts, and they were asked to make their own guarantee ahead of the 2022 season. And David Carr had a very interesting one that included the New York Jets. Let's throw that up on the big screen and hear from David Carr himself on his guarantee ahead of 2022.
In honor of Joe Namath, I'm going to guarantee the Jets make the playoffs. Jets, it's been a long time.
David!
Rich Eisen.
Wow.
Be fine, man. Robert Saleh. Don't pay attention. Don't worry about him. Robert Saleh is a great coach, and he's got a good young football team. I can't wait to watch him.
Wow. Zooey mama, did you hear that? David Carr guaranteeing that the New York Jets will be in the playoffs? Playoffs? This is phenomenal. I will have to say this right off the top that, of course, Jet fans know this painfully. They're in the midst of a 11-year playoff drought. The New York Jets have not been to the playoffs since 2010 when, of course, they made an AFC championship run that was back-to-back AFC championship runs. That, by the way, is the NFL's active longest playoff drought in the NFL. The next 4 teams on that list are the Denver Broncos, who haven't been in 6 years, and 3 other teams are tied. That is the Detroit Lions. That is, of course, the New York Giants as well on that list. And oh yes, there is even one more team that's on that list that again has not made the playoffs in this time. So this is a historically poor run for the New York Jets. Again, that is the New York Giants. The Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions are the teams tied for 5 years. The next team is the Denver Broncos, right behind the Jets. But there is a huge gap. The Jets haven't been to the playoffs in 11 years. The next lowest team on the list is 6 years. So the Jets have essentially more than doubled the next team. It has been far too long since the New York Jets were in the playoffs. Heck, let's go even further. The Jets have only had one winning season during those 11 years. That was in 2015 when they were 10-6 and somehow still missed the playoffs in that year. So obviously the New York Jets are long overdue. And also, here's another reason why this would be a historic prediction if David Carr is in fact right. Currently, the Jets have not been to the playoffs in 11 straight years. That is tied for the longest drought in Jets franchise history with, of course, themselves from 1970 through 1980. That drought is also 11 years. So if the Jets don't make the playoffs in 2022, they will be in the midst of their longest active playoff drought in franchise history. And there have been some tough times for the Jets, but these would be the toughest of times. But David Carr, our savior, former number 1 pick, and clearly going to be invited to the cookout this summer, predicts and guarantees, quite frankly, that the New York Jets will be in the playoffs in 2022. Their current Vegas over-under line, by the way, is 5.5. So absolute no respect from the national media. So it'll be up to the New York Football Jets to decide their own destiny. And heck, if David Carr is right, not only will he be winning some money in Vegas, but he will be winning and championing Jet fans for life for making this bold prediction. So I got to give a shout out to David Carr and Robert Griffin III, apparently, this offseason for being members of the loyal Jets Nation. All right, thanks everybody for stopping by, and shout out to David freaking Carr, baby, who's always been a favorite of mine. Obviously, I got to go buy the David Carr jersey. I love it. And let's see, in fact, if the Jets can make the playoffs in 2022. But I love the bold guarantee in honor of Joe Namath, of course. Happy belated birthday to Joe Namath, who turned 79 this week, the Hall of Famer, the Jets legend, and let's hope that David Carr's guarantee can indeed come true. All right, guys, make sure you like the video, hit subscribe, and like I said, check out some of this wonderful Boy Green merch, just like this pint glass or this t-shirt I'm wearing. Down in the description below, you can find the Boy Green official merch shop for more great stuff. All right, everybody, we'll see you next time right here on the channel. Boy Green 25. Peace out.